सारे साथियों, आज एक हमारे लिए खास करके एक खुशी का दिन है कि वी हैव बीन एबल टू हैव एन अलायंस विद द बीजेपी in Punjab. There were many times ups and downs and various thinking how we should go ahead about it and how we should move ahead. But finally, the consensus that emerged within our party, and I think also in Tinsa Saab's party, he will of course say it on his own and tell you all what he thinks. The feeling was that for the sake of stability of the country, for the sake of our own, as the President has mentioned, on the security of the nation, as the area which he has already mentioned, it's 600 kilometers we have from Pathankot to Fazilka, which is for me, it was a formidable occasion to deal with it. I remember that there was a time which used to come when we used to give there used to be these drone people going across the rivers, dropping off whatever they had to drop. Then there was these wires which were put up, where people used to go tunnel under the wires and give all these weapons and whatever. And let me tell you, and I'm not saying this for any other reason, this has been my stand from the very beginning, that the amount of weaponry that has come in, what the President has mentioned, perhaps he has mentioned too little. I can tell you that I have had, in the course of my last 4.5 years of being Chief Minister of Punjab, I have had at least 100,000 rifles, nearly 1,000 rifles, about 500 pistols. I've had RDX. I have had ammunition, perhaps 1 lakh rounds of ammunition. I have had everything under the sun, including drones. Now, drones we used to come at one time and make these drops. And this was last year when we started, just before the COVID period. That was the time when it used to come. And I used to then wonder that what is the objective of this whole exercise. And then we followed it up, and we followed where these drones were being dropped. It was the BSF, it was us, the Punjab police, and it was our own people who were giving us information. And we found that they were being dropped at particular points. Now, what is an object of a drone? An object of a drone is to deliver ammunition, deliver weaponry, deliver whatever is necessary for a purpose. And what is that purpose? The purpose is to carry out some sort of nefarious activity. And that is what happened to us there. And it was not only that. First they used to jump across the river. Then they used to go to about 6 to 7 kilometers away. And then finally, when Government of India took a decision, which was the correct decision, that they should be 50 kilometers from the border, should be kept there, it was considered absolutely essential. And the reason, I'll tell you why. Because on the 20th of July, that is just about 2 months before I was given the sack, and that 20th of July, the delivery of those weapons went up to 31 kilometers. Now 31 kilometers, and then you have a scenario developing when the technology is improving. You've got drones coming in which can take a higher payload. It can take a higher distance it can cover, and it was quite apparent to us that this was only a beginning. And we were eventually going to go up to 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers, 70 kilometers, and whatever it else may do.
ਤਾਂ ਬੀਜੇਪੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਭਾਈਵਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਦਰਅਸਲ ਸੀਟਾਂ ਦੀ ਵੰਡ ਬਾਰੇ ਅੱਜ ਸਪਸ਼ਟੀਕਰਨ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। 65 ਸੀਟਾਂ ਤੇ ਬੀਜੇਪੀ ਲੜੇਗੀ, 37 ਸੀਟਾਂ ਤੇ ਕੈਪਟਨ ਅਮਰਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਔਰ 15 ਸੀਟਾਂ ਤੇ ਢੀਂਡਸਾ ਗਰੁੱਪ। ਔਰ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਔਰ ਬੀਜੇਪੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜੋ ਫੈਸਲੇ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਜਾਂ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਕਮਰਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ, ਜਲਦ ਵਾਪਸ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ।